Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are all well. So if you were watching last week, you would have seen me do my left hand. This is now my right hand. No, I've got it completely wrong. You would have seen me doing it left-handed. Now I am doing my other hand with my right hand. Oh, this gets me every time. It gets me every time. I apologise now, this is not the greatest video in the world. It would seem that at some point, very early on, before I started recording, I bopped my phone and it put it in a different position than is normal. So it's a little bit choppy, this video. You know, normally I like it, I just let it flow with whatever I'm doing, but this, yeah. So yeah, today is the ridiculously hot day, so I decided I was going to try and work a little bit wetter. Moyra is so highly pigmented, it doesn't normally cause any issues. But I think it's the middle finger, it's just possessed. Right, can you see how in the middle of this nail here, no, it's this finger here, right? So in the middle of that nail and just in the side, there's no coverage. Now I keep putting stuff on it and it just doesn't want to cover it. I don't know why. It was just, yeah. Anywho, I have no clue what colour this is from Moyra because the bottom of the pot, the name has come off. I will try and have a look back and see if I can work out what it is, but I've bought so many colours from Moyra. I know it's one of my early ones. I will try, and if I can, I will pop it in the description, but if not, I'm sorry. I am also going to be using the Glitterbels Coral Sunrise, which I used on my other hand. I decided I didn't want the monarch on this hand because the glitter that I'm using on this hand is from Glitter Stella, and it is called Fantasy. And I've pulled out different bits of it for different nails. It's called Scent. That is the colour from Moyra. I was like, it's silk, and I'm going, no, it isn't, because I know that's it. I just know it's definitely not that one. And it's called, but yeah, it's just come back to me. It is called Scent, because it's one of my very early ones. I am also going to be using some Crystallina webbing. Oh, I love this stuff so much. Like, I love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. This is in peach, the one I'm using today. So I am going to do a full cover nail on the pinky finger and the middle finger of Coral Sunrise. And yeah, it was too hot. It was too hot to be doing my nails, but never mind, hey. Never mind. We got there in the end. It's all fine. Now, if you watched my video last week, you may be looking at my nails going, Shona, they look smaller than the other hand. That's because they are. I am fully aware of the situation. I didn't just have a moment and end up cutting my nails the wrong sizes. Because I'm really into my knitting, I'm finding that the longer length it's really hurting my pinky. Really, obviously the way I hold the needles or something, I was getting really bad pain in my pinky finger from it, and I couldn't work out what the hell the problem was. And then all of a sudden it cottoned on. It was when I'm knitting, especially with some of the thicker wools. So I've taken some length down. So panic not, I haven't had a moment, but it's all good. The three middle fingers are all going to be in Scent, and you see what I mean here about, yeah, sorry. It's really annoying because on my other hand, despite it being wrong wrong side for filming generally, I got it right. It was all good. There was not a problem with the filming. I'd put all of my stuff the other side, and then this, which should be the easier of the two, I failed. I'll tell you what, I really do love working on my practice hand or people rather than doing my own nails. Now, what I should have done on these is just work that a little bit thinner. I say it wasn't going well today. It just wasn't. In other news, the knitting is coming along fabulously. I've done a lot more. We're still nowhere near ready to start sewing to make the blanket because I need to finish all of the different colours before I can then start patchworking it, if you like. This is going to send my OCD crazy as to trying to make that not look so structured when I put all the colours together. I may just get the kids to do it, but then I'm thinking no, because this would be like the Christmas tree. Okay, and anybody with children knows what I mean about the Christmas tree, when obviously the kids need to be involved and they need to do the tree because that's important, isn't it? And you look at it and just go, no, why are all the bubbles in one particular place? Why have you put all the colour over there? And what on earth is that? Yeah, well, we all know that moment. We now have 2 trees, one for the children, one for me. Not that I'm that bothered by it, obviously. And yes, I did just mention the C word. Only in reference to this, obviously, not for any other means. So I'm coming in. This is just some tip glue from Moyra. I've let the acrylic dry. And now I'm just using it to then stick the Crystallina webbing on top. Look at it. It shimmers gold. I'm trying to get a decent picture of this. It's really, really bugging me that all of the pictures, I could just not get it quite how I wanted it. So I'm really going to try and get a better picture because it's beautiful. So I've just stuck that on both fingers. I didn't think you needed to watch me holding it down to stick it down. I mean, maybe you did, but, I didn't figure that was going to be something high on your list of things you wanted to watch. But, please let me know if that's not right. So then on the pinky finger, like I say, I'm using this glitter called Fantasy from Glitter Stella. Now, in it has got orange flowers and it's got pink flowers and it's got pink butterflies. And it's just got all kinds of wonderment in it. So I'm just pulling out the little flowers. Now, as you can tell, this is setting up, the clay is just setting up so quickly. I'm having an absolute nightmare of a time. And yes, in hindsight, I should have cottoned on to the fact it was too hot and I should have put my ice pack underneath my monomer to cool it down. But, hindsight is a wonderful thing. Yeah. In fairness, normally when it's hot, I would have been using my Neo because the Neo Max Adhesion is a much slower setting liquid. But I'm not. I'm using the Moyra. And although Moyra is not a quick setting system, because of the heat, it just didn't give me as much time as I would have liked. Then I got these lovely gold little charms, if you like. I don't know what to call them. And I got them from AliExpress ages ago. But they look like little petals, I thought, or little leaves. So because I've got the flowers on there, I'm using them as little leaves between the flowers. And then I'm going to encapsulate over them, which will protect them because these things, they do not fare well. They work better. You have to make sure you've really top coated over the top of them to protect them because they will just rub off. Okay, so on the middle finger, I am doing a wash. This is the full glitter mix. This is everything. And you see what I mean? It was a wet bead. I just picked up some glitter with a wet bead and I am fighting this product. I have sped this up, but if you'd watched last week's hand, that was in real time. You could see how quickly it was setting up on me. I'm not in direct sunlight. I'm in the back of the house where it is cold and dark, actually, compared to anywhere else in the house. So I got well and truly caught by surprise. Not that I'm going to complain about the sunshine, because it's a beautiful thing. And let's face it, we don't get enough of it in this country. But it's been great, because since we've all been at home to appreciate it, we've had glorious weather. Silver linings. Can't even remember what week we're on anymore, to be honest. So I came in with a full nail of that glitter. Obviously, I wasn't going to get full coverage, which is why I put the colour underneath. And then I just wanted a little bit more of the orange bits in it, because there wasn't quite enough in there for me. Oh, that webbing. And then on the thumb, I'm going to do exactly the same as I have just done on the pinky. One thing I did notice about using this coral colour is it really, if you happen to accidentally like get a little bit on your cuticle or whatever, it really didn't want to come off. You know, it was a fight, but like I say, that's possibly just because of it was setting too quickly, not that there's an issue with the product. I'm not saying there's an issue with the product. I'm going to shut up about the heat and the weather. I think we've cottoned on to that part now. I mean, as much of a fight it was, I really liked this design. It's a really happy design. It's not something I'd necessarily automatically do for myself. I mean, I love this webbing. I've got it in so many different colours. It's my all-time favourite. But yeah, I just fancied something a little bit different. And here we go. We are on the best part. Watch these babies shine. Here we go. Here we go. Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Oh, yeah, I just blobbed some on myself. It's a very full bottle. That is a brand new bottle, and I didn't realise that. Look at this. Oh, shiny, shiny, shiny. I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.